So, guys, I would like to welcome you once again to another online session. So, basically, we have been trying to solve several questions on the quantitative reasoning. So, yesterday we tried to agree on starting with the abstract reasoning for today's class. So, I think that's what we are going to start with. So, let's just pick it up from abstract reasoning practice, and then from there we are going to move straight to the spatial reasoning tests. And if there's enough time, we can look into the numerical aspect too. So now let's start with the abstract reasoning practice. So according to what we have on the screen, as you can see, okay, let me try to open it up. I think that should be somewhere here. Is it? Hold on, guys. I'm trying to locate the PDF from here. Where is it? Wow, guys, please hold on. I'm trying to. Okay, I've seen it. So now looking at what we have on the screen, which is abstract reasoning practice, and I remember that we've started with question number one, and we have been able to provide answer to this. Also for number two, I think somebody actually dropped solution to this, like full explanation to this one. Though we're able to unlock the one of hearts for the first and then the last. Remember that yesterday we not really consider this. We later left it like that since we have an issue. I think we had issue with this percentage and the ampersand symbol with the dollar sign too. So guys, just take note of this. And then for question number three, we have been able to provide solution to this question three up to question 20, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check. I think we actually stopped. Not done this. I'm not sure whether we've done this. I think we are still this is where we stop, right? Am I correct? Guys, this is where we stop, right? So that's where it stops. Let's quickly pick it up from there. See, guys, we only have 30 questions under this abstract reasoning. Once we finish this one, then I think we have enough time to move straight to another page and check for any other question that is. I think that's just everything on abstract reasoning for this PDF. If you check other PDFs, I'm not sure that we have anything like abstract reasoning. The other one I can see spatial reasoning and numerical reasoning test also. Now let's just quickly finish this up together, and then we have the next question, which is number 15. So guys, I don't want us to look at the rules. Please take notes. Because today I later noticed that the rules that's where the hint is. All right. So I don't want us to look at the rules. Just think. All right. So now look at this. Look at this shape clearly. All right. These five boxes. So can you easily tell which of this option is going to fill up this question mark? All right. As you can see, this is option A, B, C, D, E. I hope you guys are familiar with the pattern now, right? So let me scroll up a little bit. I don't know why this thing is just too fast. So I believe you can still see this, right? So the only thing that I can actually decode from here is that I noticed that these circles, these small circles that I have here, is on a straight line here. All right. And in the second box, is not straight, it's in slant form, right? So which means I don't know whether there is a rotation, probably maybe counterclockwise, like at an angle 45 degrees. If I try to rotate these straight circles, that small circles that we have here, if I try to rotate it in anti-clockwise direction towards 45 degrees, I'm going to have this shape, which is correct. If I try to rotate it again counterclockwise towards 45 degrees, it's going to be in horizontal form. So automatically speaking, the next one here should be slant, not straight, 45 degrees. So let me try to explain that clearly so that you understand. Let me open the whiteboard. I think I should be able to use the pen here. So let me just visualize that. Because when I say 45 degrees now, some people will be like, how am I saying 45 degrees from here? Where is the 45 degrees? So let me show you guys. You know, this one is too thick. Oh. It's just too thick. I'm not sure that I can use this pen. Can I reduce it from here? No. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Yeah, that's second code. Yeah. That one too will work. Second code, right? Yeah, it will. Yeah. So for the lines too, I think the line is meant for the small circles, right? Is that what you got? Yes, sure. And if we start with that, are we going to have our final answer just with one option? Let me confirm. I have two lines here, right? Two, then another two. That makes it four. So we expect to have four dots, four dark small circles. So we have four here. So this one, so I can see two lines here. So I'm expected to have two small dark circles here, which is correct. I have how many here? One, two, three, four, five. Five of them. So I have three. I have five dark small circles here too. And then the next one, we don't know, right? And this one, okay, let me try to, let me just open the whiteboard then. I didn't have the whiteboard open, then I should be able to use the cursor. I'm coming. Let me try to open it up. Open now. Let's just hold on while it comes up. I think it's loading. And besides, it seems I need to share my entire screen. That will be the best thing. Can you guys hear me? Well, let me just share entire screen so you guys can see the main thing I'm doing. I need to share entire screen. I'm trying to open the whiteboard. It's not coming up. Just hold on. Okay, it's up now. You have it. What happened? Okay, so let me try to open this up. So we have this, guys. You guys can see my screen, right? Can you see the whiteboard? No. Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah, it will come up, sir. Just hold on. It will come up. You see it. So we are still on this page, right? Okay, I think it's fine now. So let me try to pick this. Okay, I think it's because of the Chrome. I can't. Let me just use a pen for that. Now I'm referring to some of these lines that are here. This one here. Can you see that? Two lines. I see two lines here. That makes it how many? Four. So I'm going to have four of these small circles shaded in dark color. You understand? So now look at this. I have two. So I'm instead to have two of these small circles to be shaded in dark color. Can you see? Two is shaded. And if I have, and I think I have five lines here, right? And these five lines shows that I'm expected to have five small circles to be shaded in dark color. And that's what we have here, right? And then we don't know what this one is. And this the same code works for Works for this last part too. So if I try to check the options here, so we can take option A and check. I have a line here, which is one. I have two here. That makes it how many? Three. With extra two, that makes it five. So is it correct? One, two, three, four, five. Okay, it's correct. What of this? One, two. I have one here. Wale, I have to unplug from you to disconnect. Use the shutter. Plug a second. Plug a síbẹ̀. Yeah, ṣé wọ́n ṣáàjì mẹ́rin? Ṣé ó pé pm bọ́tà? Kó má yà yẹn. So guys, can you see my screen now? Is it up now? All right, thank you. So still on this question, I said this one is correct because we have five different lines there. One with this that makes it three, and with this that makes it five. And I have five black dots here, right? And for the second one, I have one line here. With this, that makes it three. I have one more here, that makes it four. But I have more than four small circles that is being shaded here, which is wrong. Okay, I have one, two, three, four, five, six. Six parts was shaded, and that is wrong. So one of these options two, let's see. I have one here, I have two here, that makes it three, and okay, this one two is wrong. Let's check this out. One, two, three, four. And I have how many parts shaded there? Five. This one two is wrong. I have one, two, three, four, five. That's one, two, three, four, five. I think this is faster. Your method is faster, sir. So it works. This one works straight up. And we still satisfy the rotation. This is angle 90 degrees. From here to here is 90 degrees. Okay. From here to here is also 90 degrees. So if I try to rotate this like this, just shift it towards angle 45 degrees, it's going to look like this one. Get it's going to look like this. If I shift it again with another 45 degrees, okay, if I rotate it counterclockwise, it's going to look like this. And while this one should go like this, which is what we have here. So I think that is clear, right? So there is no any issue with this one. Is very very easy to do. So is that clear to everyone? Okay, good. Now let's quickly move straight to the next question. That's now we have this. Guys, please don't check the into. So let's just try to solve it together. So for this one, we have, okay, what do I notice here? I notice there is a black small triangle here inside this hexagon shape. I think it's an hexagon. One, two, three, four, five. Five shape. That's pentagon, right? One, two, three, four, five. This pentagon. So you have pentagon for everything. So that means that's the same all true. What of the triangles that we have inside the polygon? This triangle is shaded, this one is not shaded, this one is shaded, this one is not shaded. While the answer I'm looking for here, the small triangle is meant to be shaded. And that means is that I go with option A, option B, option C. So this one is out of it, this one is out of it. So you have three options left. So what else can you do? I noticed that this triangle face up, and let's say we have, okay, I think I've seen the pattern. For this one here, for this black triangle here, okay, this dark color, there's a skip of, I think it skips it skips two vertex. This thing is called vertex, okay? This thing is called vertex. This is another vertex. So it skips one, two, then go straight to the next one, okay? That means it's going to be here, right? So if I'm here now, I need to skip two more. I'll skip this one. I'll skip this one. So For this one here, it's meant to be here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This one moves one times, right? One times. Then we have it here. Okay, good. One times we have it here. Okay. Then two times we have it here. And that's why we have it here, right? Then three times one, two, three. One, two, three. Then one, two, three, four. So this option D should be the correct answer, if I'm not mistaken, based on what you said. Do you guys understand? I'm not sure that did last. Do you guys understand that? Okay. I think I start again. Okay. Let me try to explain that again. How will I put it? So I want to move this small triangle that we actually have here. So for the first one, okay, for the second one here, let's say I can have more than two triangles in this. So if I try to rotate this, if I skip one vertex here, just one, and I move this triangle to the next one, that means it's going to be somewhere here, like this, right? And to be shaded. So if you look at it clearly, I skip one vertex, that is where two or more line meets. I skip this one vertex, I move it to the next one, and see the shape here. Okay, now if I'm here now, I need to skip two. Okay, I need to skip. Is it two more? Let me try to explain that again. Okay, 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 okay. If I get it clearly, this shape is here, right? Then it moves one times, and that's the shape that we actually have here, right? Then from here, it moves two times, one, two. Now it's here. Then it moves three times, one, two, three. Now it's there. So the next one, it will move four times, one, two, three, four. So if you have this, is that clear, guys? So it's clear now. All right. Like 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 this. What of this one? I think all the okay, one thing is what I noticed is that yeah, exactly, and the polygons too is the best way, yeah, sure. And this because this polygon now it actually has the same shape all through. Even though if I try to say okay, the pentagon rather, look at this like this, or it has the same shape no matter how you rotate it. You can't easily detect. So I think the first method is still better. Let's just go with Mr. Sam's explanation. Yes, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you. I can't hear you again. Hello. Okay, two face up, one face down, then two face up, right? Is that your own point, right? Can you hear me? Two black triangle face up, right? Then one face down, then two face up. Um, that should work, but I'm not really sure. Can you still hear me? That's how is D. That's how is D. That's how is D. Should be D. Okay, you know what? Let me just check the rules. I think that the rule says the pattern of okay, not the circles. So the rule should be here. Let me try to reduce it. Let me zoom out. Can I see the rules here? I think it should be here now. Yeah, this is the rule here. It says the triangle rotates one place counterclockwise. So that's why I said, okay, rotate one place counterclockwise, then two place, then three place. Okay, so this is the first triangle. Now it's going to move, it's going to rotate in one place. That's that's what he said exactly, and it worked. Mr. Sam, you have actually checked the hint before, have you? Yeah, it's correct. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I've been now. Maybe Scholar Sam, hello, exactly, Navi. Because I was trying to. That's why it's D. Like the first, this triangle now, we need to rotate it in one place, counterclockwise, that is in anti-clockwise direction. So this is the one place, right? And we have it here. Then two place. So that means one, two. So it's meant to be here, and we have it here successfully. Then three place. Now let's count it. One, two, three. Now it's here. So that means the next one that we are looking for should be in the fourth place. One, two, three, four. So it should be at the top. And that's why we went for option D. Initially, we have A, C, and D. And since we already have the position here, we can go for option D. So I hope that is clear now, guys. Is that clear? No problem, sir. By God's grace, I am praying for you guys too. All right. To definitely work fine. Yeah. Thank you guys. So now we have for this now, guys, don't check the into. Let's look like Pasha now. Hmm? I'm trying to crack my brain, but you guys already know the final results. Or the thing used to pay me. Okay, now let's see. We have this shape here. And what I noticed from here is that okay, I noticed we have it at this edge. We have it at this edge. Then the next one should be here. Like okay, top left, now bottom left, then I have it here, and I should have it at the top here. Then the next one should start from here, right? Towards this direction. So that means is that we go for option B, option D, or option E. So now who can assist me with the second code? So I've been able to decode the first part. So for the second, why is it D? D Abby. You guys said D. Why is it she said B. So can you please explain why it is B? What did you notice? Clock. Okay. You mean the line that we have inside the circle, the straight line in the circle, right? Clockwise direction at 45 degrees, right? From the circle here. Anti-clockwise or I think it's clockwise. I think it's clockwise. In 45-degree direction. It's clockwise, so it's clockwise. It's guys, guys, it's guys, is it I think it's clockwise. It's clockwise, yeah. This line here, one, then clockwise in 45 degrees direction, right? Then another one, then like this, then it should be straight here, right? Yes, and that should be Answer is B. Okay. Thank you, guys. I think that's clear, right? Is that clear? So now let's see what we have next. Let's see what we have next. Yeah, I'm with you. Is this your first time joining? This is your first time? We are still using the same. Okay, we are still using the same. Okay, let me try to scroll up so you can see. We are still using that same PDF. The the one with 150. Is it the one? Yeah, 150. The one with 154 pages. This one here. Is that clear? Can you see this? The one with 154 pages. All right, so you can confirm that from your end. Yeah. So guys, let's 150K. Hey boss, we just started though. So though we have been able to cover up the quantitative reasoning part, which is how many questions have you solved, sir? 30, right? For the math, yeah, for the QR in this PDF. Oh. I think we've solved up to 26. 26. We stop at question number 26. Or have you gotten to 30? Not yet. We stop at 26. And 26, yeah. 26 yesterday. And we want to finish up the abstract reasoning. So that's what we have actually done so far from the 104 pages. You get? Is that clear, boss? Yeah. All right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I've sent the solution to 1 to 100 too. Do you have the solution? Okay, maybe. All right. Somebody should do that. Thank you. So, guys, we stop here, right? So now let's pick the next question. I think we have already solved it. This one, the answer is B. Is it clear now? Or you want me to explain again? Do you want me to explain? Can you hear me? Okay. Now this now this is the next question, right? So now looking at this, let me quickly explain this. So we have I'm just gonna get that view. Okay, I can see a circle here. A circle and a square. A circle and a square. I'm already seeing the into. Let me scroll up a little bit. Okay, it's not the one. So I have a circle and a square. I have another circle and a square. Okay, looking at this, I have this one. I have this. So there's no need for me to even stress myself. If I have this shape, circle and a square together, like circle, square separated, that means for the next one, it should be together. Then separated, then should be together, then separated. You get that logic now. So and this is the only one I have. A is correct. Do you get that logic, guys? The circle and the square is separated here, right? So that means in the next box it's meant to be together. And for it to be together, it must be together like this. Yeah, seems this one is easy, right? A is the answer, Joe. That one will take a lot of time. It will take your time. It's going to take a lot of time for you to do it that way. This should work. This circle, this okay. So as far as these options does not show circle and the square that is together, I'll take it off. I'll just take it off. You get that logic now. Because looking at this, they are separated. This circle and this square are separated, right? I'm very sure another method will work. I'm very sure of that. But trivially speaking, what do you say? What is uh, go ahead, please. I can. At the circle, your network is not that stable. Okay, separated. Yeah, good. Next explanation. I'm listening. Yes, I can hear you now. Together. It's separated. It's separated. Then the fourth one is together, and the fourth one is together. Let's okay. Yeah, I'm still with you. I can hear you, but your network is glitching. Anti-clockwise. Okay, like okay, this square is there now. For the next box, it's meant to be here, and then for the next one, for the third, it's meant to be here, which is correct, and then come down, then go like this. Okay, that should it will work that way. But since you already know that this should be together, so even though if I did not even bother to check for the main position, at least this is the only option that I have that has circle and the square together. So I'll go for option A. So thank you. I think that should work too. Yeah. Yeah, you can continue, sister. Yeah. Yeah. So do we all agree that A is correct? Do you all agree with that? Okay, okay. All right. Thank you. Now let's quickly move straight to the next one. Now, next one. This is puzzle. Main puzzle. Puzzle. Now, what's going on here? Let me check. So let me try first. I have this one is empty. This one is shaded with dark color. This one should be empty. I think this one should be very, very easy. D and E is correct, while this one is off. So between D and E, this one is at the top. So is there any rotation here? Is there any rotation, guys? Yes, I think a flip. I can see a flip here, like flip horizontally. So if I flip this one to the left, I have this. Then this is meant to be. This one should flip to the right, like this, like this. It's going to look like this. Don't mind my drawing, no. This. Okay. Then if I flip it back, that means the arc is meant to be like this, and which looks like E. But now I can't have the opposite. I don't have the opposite here. So that means that pattern did not work. So what else can I use? I have two here. One. Okay, let's say this is C. This is another C. That's two. Then I have C here, but I have the opposite. Come on. Somebody should help me out to anybody. I can see C here. C is there. But probably if it's going to work. And or should I use the top? Okay, let me use the empty part. This is empty. For the empty part, if I have C, for this empty, I should have C. Or is it going to flip? So, guys, somebody should help us with this. Can you guys hear me? Are we still together? Or am I still? Can you guys hear me? Wow, it's my network. Hello, where is this? Yes, yes, it's still the same past question. Yeah, sure. So for this exact question here, Okay, we said this particular shape is moving in a clockwise direction. That is, if I try to rotate this shape in a clockwise direction like this, just rotate it in a clockwise direction, it's going to look like this. And now, just once, if you rotate it clockwise, it will look like this letter T. Okay, and if you try to rotate it clockwise again, this starting from this edge, if you rotate it clockwise, then it will look like this. Okay, and if you rotate it clockwise again, this one will face up. So that means if I want to get the first one, I will only need to move this one in anti-clockwise direction to get the shape here. Okay, all right. And if I try to move this one towards the anti-clockwise direction, then that means this particular edge here, or this particular size is meant to face up and to form this shape. Going to form this shape, and that's why we went for option B, right? That's why we went for option B. So option B is correct. Option B is correct. So is that clear to everyone now? Are we on the same page? Is it clear? Okay. Like if you try to rotate this, do you understand all these ones that are here? Like if you rotate it clockwise, just move it once. If I try to move this one once clockwise, this particular side here will face down, right? If I move it clockwise again like this, it will face this left side. If I rotate it clockwise again, it will face up. So you can easily get this one now. That means if you want to get this one to the shape, it should look like this. In order for you to move it clockwise, then this side will face here. And this one is correct. Okay, then we are going to have this shape and we have it here. Do you understand it now? Okay, now let's quickly move straight to the next one. For the next question, we have, I think we are almost done. We only have 4 pages left. So looking at this, okay, let me look at this thing clearly. I noticed that we have one triangle here. So trivially speaking, for this second boss, we are going to have two triangles, but I don't know the position of the triangle. Next one, I have three, I have four, then we have five. So I believe the first one is clear. So I'm expected to have two triangles, but I don't know the direction yet or the position for the two triangles. So is it that we go for option A or option C or option E? So this one is out. Option D is out. Now, okay, it's fixed like this. Okay, that means the arrow must face the triangle. That should be the second code, right? The, the arrow should face the triangles. Okay, and that means this arrow face this triangle. Option A is very correct. This one is not facing the triangle. This one is wrong. And while this one is wrong. So A is the correct answer. So is that clear to everyone? Is it clear now? Guys, is it clear? Good. Now, next question. Now, looking at this, let me try to look at this clearly. I noticed that we have, when it comes to this kind of puzzle or this kind of question or this kind of problem, I always love to work with the one that is in dark color. Okay, so I noticed that the dark shape, this dark square, is in the second position, right? And here we have it in the fourth position. So that means in this question mark, what we are looking for, this dark square is meant to be in the third one. In the third one, yeah. Then in the fourth one, then the fifth one, then go back to the first one. Can you please mute? Who is that? So, guys, this dark square is in the second position here. Now it's meant to be in the third position for this question mark. So, is it that we have option A or option B? This one is out. Or option D, this one is out. So, what's the next thing? What of this X that we have inside this X box? X box, I have two X boxes, right? Two X boxes, two X boxes. And the positioning, can I easily get that? No. Can anyone help us with this? I need one person. One person, please. Just one person. Just one person. This the same design. I just one person, please. Just one person, please. I another person is speaking. Another person is speaking. Sister, I can hear you. Just go ahead. Just go ahead. Just I okay. I not get it too. I not understand though. Break it down. I not understand, please. I not understand. Yeah. The third box, yeah. This one here, right? This third frame, yeah. Okay, is blank, yeah. Okay. Inside of it, okay. Okay. It has X. It has X, yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you, yeah. It has X in it. And there it is blank. Um, Black box, yes. Okay. X and an empty box, right? X and empty box. I think that's fine. Okay, let me confirm this. This black box is actually in between X box and empty, correct? What of this? X box and empty box, correct? X and then empty. So from here now, between these two now, which one has X and empty? For this one is empty and empty. I think this is better, right? I'll go with explanation, right? So is that clear, guys? X and empty. So this one is wrong while A is correct. So do we all agree with that? Is it clear to everyone? It's not clear. Now let me explain it for the last time. Let me explain this for the last time. So for the black square, this particular dark square that we have here, so it's in the second position, like I said. So for this box, it's meant to be in the third position. And here is in the fourth position. Fourth. Here it should be in the fifth position. Then to go back to the first position. So and then we said that for this question mark now, we are expected to have the dark square in the third position, which is option A or option B. So this one is out of it, this one is out of it, this one is out of it. Now, based on what she actually explained, she said, now that we've been able to get a dark square, this dark square should be in between the X box and an empty box. That's the concept. Okay? That is, on the left side of this dark square, you are supposed to have a X. Okay? A X box. And on the right side of this dark square, you are expected to have an empty box. Okay? So now, this from your end, please. Just try to disconnect and then join again. Probably it's your network. Can you guys see my screen? Yeah, I think it's his network. So now, I hope that is clear. That means these are a dark square. Whatever you have on the left side of this dark square should have a X box, right? And on the right, and on the right side, you should have an empty box, which works for this one. It works for this because looking at this dark square here, on the left side of this dark square, we have an X box, correct? And on the right side, we have an empty box, correct? Does it work for number five? Does it work for the fourth puzzle here? Yes, it does. Now let's see. For this empty dark square, on the right side, we have Xbox, correct. And on the left side, which is the next one, is empty. So you satisfy this fourth one and then this fifth one. So between option A and B, which one will you go for? Will you go for this one that actually have empty, empty? No. So you go for the one that has A is correct. So is it clear to everyone now? So have I tried my possible best to break it down? Okay, very clear now. Good. Now let's move straight to the next question. Now we have this here. Now looking at this one, yeah, I think I've actually showed it before. The one with 154 pages, just check. Any PDF that you see that is up to 154 pages, that's what we are using. All right. So now looking at the one with 154 pages, that's the PDF you are using. She actually asked for the exact PDF you are using. Yeah. So now for this question here, okay, I think, hey, God, okay, let me try. Okay, let me start with the one, two, three, four, five, six, six. I'm coming. Let me try to think first. One, two, three, four, five, six. So this hexagon shape, and it's at the top. Okay, now I understand. First one, then this place it should be in the second position, then third position, then fourth position, then fifth position. Is that clear, guys? Do you understand that first part? Is at the top, first position, second. Let's just hold on. Is that like, let me just try to explain this clearly. This particular dark hexagon shape is at the top, first position at the top, right? And then in the second puzzle here, we have this dark hexagon in the second position. Now is in the third position. Then for this one, it's meant to be in the fourth position. Now it's in the last position. Is that clear to everyone? Is that part clear to everyone? Is it clear to everyone, right? Good, good. Now, I need another person to assist me with the second part. Why is it Bisa? Why is it Bisa? Okay, I have this one. I have letter V shape here, then vertical. So I'm instead to have this one here, this one here. Do you guys agree with my method? I'm not sure that it will work. I'm not sure. I'm just saying before I allow her to explain. Like like this, left to right, left to right, then right to left. And I have a straight line at the middle. So I should have left to right again and then right to left. I think this should work, right? Okay. 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 All right. I think that's correct. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So we have this, then this. So I think I said this is going to be in the fourth position, right? Fourth position. This one is off. This one is correct. I'm coming, please. I'm coming, please. This one is correct. This is also correct. This is wrong. This is wrong. So between option B and C, which one will you go for? The one that has left, right, diagonal, hexagons shape. So the answer is B. The answer is B. Do you all agree that is B? Do you all agree that is B? Is this I'm hearing C? Is this C or B? I'm hearing C. Somebody is saying C. Somebody is saying C. Somebody is saying C. So is a so so do you agree now that it is B? Because I noticed that somebody was saying C. So I think there's particularly that want to ask a question. Please, can you go ahead, please? Somebody was actually asking a question. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, very correct. Very 100% correct. This one here, this one here moves in counterclockwise direction, right? and then like this, counterclockwise, then it forms this shape. Then that's 45 degrees. I'm not sure whether it's 45. So it's going to be like this. And if I try to rotate it counterclockwise again, then it's going to form this shape. Okay. Then if I try to rotate it again, it's going to look like this. And that's why we have option B. And if I rotate it to go like this. I think that's clear. Thank you very much for that. I think that's the best explanation so far on that. So is that clear, guys? So can we move straight to the next question? Can I proceed? Okay, good. So now the next question. Wow, interesting. Now let's look at this together, but let me try to check this out. So I notice that this arrow is at the top. All right, now is at the right hand side. Now it should be at the bottom, like this. Like this. Then it's going to face downward. Then this arrow is going to face left. No, no, no. Why am I having the same thing here? Okay, okay. I think that will not work. Let me try again. Let me try that again. I have this shape here, this arrow facing this direction, then it face down. Then, okay, for this one, I have it up here. So I think it's not correlating. Let me check this one here. If I try to rotate this one in clockwise direction, like this, so it will go like this. The another clockwise direction, it goes like this. Clockwise again, like this. Then, if I rotate it again clockwise, that should look like this. Like this, Abby, is between A and C. A, C, and D. A, C, and D. This one is out. This one is out. So now that I have, is the first part clear to everyone? Is it clear to everyone? Now let me explain again. Look at this arrow clearly. Look at this arrow clearly. If you rotate this thing clockwise, in clockwise direction, if I rotate this one in clockwise direction, it will look like this. Just rotate it in a clockwise direction. Okay, then I have this shape. If I rotate this one again in clockwise direction, like just shift it, how will I even explain myself? Like 90 degrees, it will look like this. If I shift this one to 90 degrees, it will face downward. Okay? If I shift this one to another 90 degrees, it will look like, it will bend like this. And that's why we have this option C, A, and D. Is that clear now? So it's the first class. Is the first part clear to everyone now? Is it clear? Okay. Now I need somebody to, just one person, to give me the other. Hey, we have too much scholar this night. Oh. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Boss, let's allow. Okay, I'm listening. The only issue I have now is this arrow. Is this arrow? Which one are you explaining? Is it this straight arrow? The the straight you mean this straight arrow, right? This one here. Okay, calm down, I'm coming. Let me try to follow you up. Now, yeah, I'm with you now. This straight arrow. Yeah, go ahead, please. Go ahead with your explanation. I'm with you. Okay. It seems your network is not as stable. Yeah, I can hear you. Please go ahead. Yeah. Okay. If this arrow move once, it's going to be here, right? Now, if this arrow move twice, it's going to be here, right? Now, if it moves three times from here, if it moves three times, one, two, three, I think it's your network, it's going to be here. Now, that means for this one, it's going to move four times. One, two, three, four. It will still be at the same position. And that's why it is A. Is that clear to everyone? I should try to break it down clearly. Is it clear, guys? All right, let me try to explain it for the last time. Now, for this arrow here, look at this arrow clearly. This arrow is going to move once, just once. Okay? in a clockwise direction. So if I move this arrow once in clockwise direction, it's going to be here. And this is correct. So now this is where we have the arrow. Now, this arrow, this particular arrow here, I move it once. Now the arrow that we have here, we are going to move it twice. So if I move this arrow twice, that is 1, 2, then I have the position here, which is correct. Now for this one here, for this particular arrow, I'm going to move it 3 times in a clockwise direction. Okay, towards clockwise direction. So that means from this position here, if I move this arrow 3 times, I'm going to have it 1, 2, 3. Now the arrow is meant to be somewhere around here, and which is correct. So that means for me to get this question mark now, the arrow for this question mark, I'm going to move this arrow here 4 times. Now let's start, guys. 1, 2, 3, then 4. We'll still have it here, and that is option A. So it's so A is correct. So is that clear to everyone now? Is it clear? All right. So yeah, I'm with you, sir. I can hear you, sir. That question. Okay, okay. I think that will be the last thing we'll do, sir. That will be the last thing. No problem, sir. No problem. All right. That question get us to be, sir. All right. So the next one, we have this. So for this particular question, what? Okay, let me just start with. I think I've gotten the pattern for this one. These lines represent the number of sides the polygon has, or the shape rather. It's a polygon. This is a polygon, yeah. I have 3 lines here. So any shape you have here must have three sides. So I have one line here. Any shape you have here must have one side. This line here is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is hexagon, which is correct. And 1, 2, 3, 4, it should be a square. So now for this question mark, I don't know the exact shape that I want, but let's start with this. This one has 3 lines, and it can never be. What do you say? Okay, now for the last time. So I said, sorry, guys, let me quickly save this. This is 7 minutes already. If it gets to 1 hour, I won't be able to save it.